Live, Kelly Ripa makes sense of issue that might have aided her. Live with Kelly and Imprint have, Kelly Ripa examines a significant, big issue for certain couples. In any case, for herself and Imprint Consuelos, they have an alternate arrangement of issues that work for them. All things considered, Kelly concedes bowing on it would have recently helped her in a precarious circumstance. Sentiment in the air. During the February 11th episode of Live with Kelly and Imprint, Kelly Ripa discussed the most heartfelt states in America in front of Valentine's Day. However, Imprint Consuelos segues into presenting a paper title that got the couple talking. Mark Perusa's New Relationship Big Issue. As indicated by the article, one of the greatest issues for couples is whether their accomplice will permit admittance to their area. It opened the subject for Kelly Ripa and Imprint for their relationship. Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa talk major issues. After Imprint Consuelos raised area sharing being a tricky issue, Kelly Ripa was confounded. She doesn't know why anybody would need that power. All things considered, she said, no, the last thing I need to know is where you are consistently. Moreover, following 28 years of marriage, Kelly declares she doesn't have to know that. She has a lot of confidence in Imprint and believes following him in that manner is senseless. Mark casually says, I'm higher up. On the off chance that you're searching for me, I'm higher up, in my sanctum. Taking cues from Kelly, Imprint thinks it is somewhat unusual for somebody to request that someone else share their area. Running against the norm, that's what he trusts. It's something that I figure the individual ought to propose to you. Hello, I will impart my area to you. Yet, for some individuals addressed in the article, not sharing is an infringement of trust. Certain individuals think it shows their accomplice is stowing away something. At the point when Imprint Consuelos peruses on he adds, better believe it, 21% of the respondents to the review said it's an issue in the event that their accomplice isn't willing to share their area. They see it as a warning that they are planning some mischief they aren't consenting to share. Be that as it may, Kelly Ripa explains it is the most ideal inverse for her. According to she, as far as I might be concerned, it's an issue for me in the event that you really want to know where I'm where I let you know I am, and you don't have to know anything more. She has a firm opinion about individuals confiding in her promise and avoiding her business. Mark was pleasing and said, it isn't so fascinating. Furthermore, during that time they have gotten the hang of giving each other opportunity is better for their relationship. Kelly Ripa makes sense of big issue that might have aided her. Live with Kelly and Imprint have, Kelly Ripa accepts her area is just her business. In like manner, she figures it would be a major issue for somebody to expect her to share her area. Nonetheless, it refreshed her memory of one example where it would have been extremely useful. Kelly inquires, didn't I get lost once? Imprint vehemently says, okay. Kelly adds, I got lost once. I was climbing. I got lost. Imprint affirms he told her not to go all alone for that very reason. Then, Kelly concedes, I know, I went climbing without help from anyone else in Colorado and he said, don't make it happen, and I said, I know where I am, and obviously, I got lost. She reviews that Imprint said, offer your area with me. Yet she was so difficult, she adds, this is where it was a generational separation where I turned into my grandma. Mark was like, offer your area with me and I'll direct you home, however I was unable to do that. She stood firm and needed to unpleasantly be driven home via telephone without it. She was unable to try and twist on her position when it would have benefited the two of them. Michael Gelman finds it helpful. Live with Kelly and Imprint maker, Michael Gelman utilizes the area imparting component to his loved ones. As far as he might be concerned, he says, it's exceptionally advantageous. However, Kelly Ripa ponders where his significant other and kids think he is. Yet, Gelman thinks it takes out the center man. Assuming his family sees he is behind schedule, they can just glance at the application and know, goodness, he's 5 minutes away. In like manner, he utilizes it to be obliging of his loved ones. According to he, or exactly the same thing, you would rather not call them when they're working so you go, gracious, they're home, I'll call. Besides, Gelman adds that numerous companion bunches use it to monitor one another. Apparently, actually reducing to how much trust there is in the relationship that helped Imprint to remember his companion, John Exhaust, taking Imprint's telephone to actuate area sharing. Mark concedes he would unshare his area without fail, however that it was a peculiar intrusion of security. Then, Kelly Ripa was concerned John may be insulted by Imprint's unsharing, yet he consoled her they had settled on a truce. Kelly supposes assuming that had been two ladies, it would have finished in a fellowship separate. Nonetheless, Imprint says, folks are unique. He brings up that men can be in a fistfight and after 5 minutes, be closest friends once more.